welcome back to the sewing room. It is Tuesday, it is the afternoon, and I am going to hopefully get the Orchid dress finished today. I am wearing my latest cardigan that Mum has knit for me. This is the Aya pattern from Kim Hargreaves, and it's in the Flutter book. I will link it down below, and it's in a peridot coloured wool that has a little bit of lurex in it, so a little bit of sparkle. Mum actually bought this for herself, and when it arrived she didn't like it, but now that it's knit up she does like it, so I might have to fight her for this cardigan. But it's another cropped, it should have been square at the neckline, but I asked Mum to round it out for me, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at those details. Like I don't think Mum massively enjoyed this to start with, but I think once she'd gotten into the rhythm of it she did start to enjoy actually making this. I'm in love, and it's going to go so well with all of the things that I've been making this year, and it's going to go so well with all the things that I've got planned for the rest of the year as well, which is awesome. Right, so as we left off yesterday, I have bodice, sleeves and skirt pieces all made, so now I just need to attach them to each other, finish them off, and I shall have a dress. But I am at the stage where I've got the bodice as together as it can be until the skirt's attached, but I'm going to try it on because I want to make sure that it's going to fit me the way that I want it to. And this is the stage where I could still take in the side seams, or the side seam, because there's only one seam sewn up. This one gets a zip put in, so I can adjust the fit somewhat from this point. I could also possibly adjust the fit if it's dramatically too big. I could take the waistband pieces off, tighten the gathers up a little bit more and do it that way, but hopefully the finished garment measurements on the pattern envelope weren't fibbing to me, and we've got a fairly good fit from the get-go. We shall see. Let me try it on. Probably won't show you me trying it on because I just have a t-shirt and trousers on today, so I don't have a slip underneath, so we don't need to flash that much flesh. But you will be seeing the finished dress on Friday, because I should, well, it's Tuesday and I have plenty of time to get the dress ready and finished for Friday. So trying it on, then we can get it finished.
A few moments later.
The dress is almost complete. Let me tip you, I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek, not too much of one. I think it's really cute. It is too big around the waist. It is quite considerably too big around the waist, but that's okay. I do have a little bit of this fabric left over, so I think what I will do is make a sash, and I'll wear this one with that sash, and I will alter the pattern for the next one. This was wearable muslin fodder. When I tried it on earlier, I possibly could have just gone with my instincts and taken it in then, and to be fair, I could. Well, I don't want to take the zip out because this fabric is quite fragile, and I stupidly didn't interface where the zip went in. So unpicking the zip is going to result in holes in the fabric, I think. So I think what I'm going to do is just call this one good as is. Like I say, make a sash for it. Still need to put the buttons on it, still need to hem it. Somehow one side of the hem has ended up an inch longer than the other. I have no idea how that's happened, so I need to even the hem out. But I think it's a pretty dress. I do think it's a pretty dress. I think I probably would want it fuller in the skirt, but that's my preference, and easily attained as well, because this is a bodice with lots of gathers in it into a waistband which is cinched, and then a skirt with lots of gathers in it, so I can totally amend that. That's not a problem. Very glad that I fully lined this as well. Yes, I think it would have been far too see-through otherwise, but that was what the pattern called for. So all in all, I think I'm happy. I do think that I'm going to make some alterations to the pattern, but I do think I will make this again. I think I'll put a fuller skirt on. I think I'll make it a little bit more cinched, but other than that, I think it's really pretty, and yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm going to get all those little bits and pieces done and then move on to the licorice dress, because I'm excited to see how that one's going to come out. Okay, so I'm definitely going to make myself a sash for this dress. I think maybe going forward I might even do the same thing that I have done with the Magnolia, well, the same thing that I've done with the Myosotis or Forget Me Not that the Magnolia has, which is inbuilt sashes, because my two Magnolia dresses are too big without being cinched at the waist. Maybe I should, maybe I'm not as big as maybe I have lost some weight. I haven't measured myself for a while. This is probably a false, no, still 28. So yeah, that one, like I say, it's probably sort of 2.5 inches too big, this one. And pinching it in at the back, it does look better, but there isn't a back seam to take it in at. Yeah, now I think what I'm going to do is make the sash, wear it with the sash. This was a wearable muslin, so I will make notes of it, and I will make this dress again because I do like the overall dress. It just needs to be taken in at the waist. But that's what muslins are for, and wearable muslins at that. I'm also going to let this hang for a couple of days. As I say, one of the side seams has kind of ended up an inch longer at the hem than the other one. I have no idea how that's happened, and it did it on both the outer and the lining fabric. So I think what I will do is leave that one hanging. I will hem it on Thursday because I need to film it for Friday. I do think it's going to look really nice cinched with the sash. I have the fabric to make the sash. Yeah, it's done its job. It's told me what I needed it to do. So onto the licorice dress. Now, the licorice dress I have actually cut out of one of my super precious to me cannot be replaced fabrics, and that might seem a little bit daft given this one, but the waist on that one has an elastic channel and is meant to have elastic in at the waist. So even if the waist comes out too big, which I don't think it will do, it's meant to be cinched in, and I can just make the elastic the right size. I did think about putting elastic in the channel here, but I don't like what that does to zips, so I still think the sash is going to be the best bet for that one. But yeah, licorice dress next, I think, because I'm excited about that one and I am not in the mood for unpicking, which is what I need to do to work on the border print jumpsuit, which I might want to do tomorrow, but at the moment, no. So licorice dress next.
2 hours later.
Okay, I've sewn on the buttons. I have made up the waist tie. It does look better cinched at the waist. I did think about taking it in at the sides, but like I say, I just haven't reinforced where the zip went in, and it is a very lightweight challis viscose, so I do think that I will pick holes in it, especially because I even purposefully sewed the zip in without back stitching at the beginning and the end to make sure that it had gone in correctly, and then went back and double stitched over the top and the bottom, so it's going to be really difficult to pick it out. So waist cinch for this one. It's not the end of the world. As I say, wearable muslin, and I do like how it looks when it's cinched at the waist, and I can wear it with belts, and it is a pretty dress, and I do know for the next time to take it in by 2 inches. The amount of ease that they are suggesting for these patterns, just, you know, I'm learning. I haven't made that many Dear and Doe ones before this year, so I am learning what they are intending. So next up, as I've mentioned, is going to be the licorice dress, but I am not going to start it this evening. I am going to go and sit with Chi because I did ignore her for a lot of yesterday, so I'm going to go sit with her, watch some Elementary, enjoying that so far. 18 episodes in. It's good. I don't know why it had not come across my radar before, but I am enjoying it. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed the little bit that I have filmed today. So there will be a full video for the pattern review on Friday for this one, and I think, as I've mentioned, the release, the licorice dress, will be Saturday's video because I just don't fancy unpicking the jumpsuit just yet. I will do it. It's going to happen this month. You will see it. But yeah, just not tomorrow's job, because I suppose I could take it up and do it this evening, but I need to put it on and film myself in it before I do that, and I don't want to tonight. So yeah, probably tomorrow. There we go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the waffle from today, and I will see you all tomorrow for another Dear and Doe dress. See you then. Bye.